run.
Okay. You gonna go together?
That's what we means.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone. Stay on the sidewalk. Watch for cars. Don't talk. Just strangers.
Another virus was blocked? What are you doing?
Are you listening to me? All right? Because when it comes to safety, nobody knows safety better than me. Be careful out there.
Are you doing an online quiz?
Yeah. This one's going to tell me my IQ, which I've always wanted to know, because it's a mystery.
I'm guessing it's very low because all these quizzes are for is to get your passwords for everything.
Oh, is that right?
How do you not know that?
How do you know that?
How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am?
Because it's a long time, 11 years, to remember stuff.
All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for cars and strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
This is Me TV.
Yeah. It's me.
Tell me something about yourself.
Who are you guys?
Who are you?
What is this?
America's #1 classic television destination.
It's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
And it makes me feel good all over. That makes two of us. There you are.
A toast to the things for which there are no substitutes.
At Delta Grain, we know what matters. It takes millions of bushels of grain to feed the world, and it's the many decisions we all make that help Mississippi grow stronger. We're focused on details so we can provide an easy, transparent, and reliable service to you, our farmer partners. At Delta Grain, we're not working just for today. We're working, anticipating, and planning for the future. Learn more at deltagrain.com.
In Greenwood and across Mississippi, we know what it means to work hard, play hard, and stand together as a community. At Bank of Commerce, we're here for your next big step. We offer farm loans to grow your operation, business loans to launch your ideas, personal loans for life's milestones, and all the modern banking tools to make it simple. On the field, in the community, and building your family's future. At Bank of Commerce, we're always for you.
Doubles every 2 minutes. How long?
Hey, Dad, we're going for a run.
Okay. You gonna go together?
That's what we means.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone. Stay on the sidewalk. Watch for cars. Don't talk. Just strangers.
Another virus was blocked? What are you doing?
Are you listening to me? All right? Because when it comes to safety, nobody knows safety better than me. Be careful out there.
Are you doing an online quiz?
Yeah.
Good evening. This is Jonathan Mills, soon to be joined by Hank Reichley. Working late as usual, burning the midnight oil. Cotton never sleeps, does it, Hank?
It's pretty sleepy these days.
We are joined by John Benuzowitz on the computer running everything, Kent Mortimer, Brewer, Averett on the camera. And happy to be home for the first game of our home stand. This is a Mustang team that comes in road weary, 1-2, and the reward, Hank, for playing all those games on the road is a visit from the two-time defending, let's call it 6A, I guess, state champion Hartfield Academy. I believe they're the Hawks. So that's what we get for being, I guess where we are. So that's our reward. So.
It still feels good to be home.
It still feels good to be home, no matter what who you're playing. Field looked great. Had a couple of Pee-wee games Tuesday. Big slate of games last night. Mustangs ran the table. So good job by the junior high Mustangs. Mustangs come in off of a tough loss last weekend down south at Simpson Academy, 20-10. save a couple of big plays in that game, Hank. We talked about one play right before halftime and then a pick six right into the third quarter. Mustangs were right there. Looking at T.J. Davis's comments in the paper, he alluded to how hard they fight, but they just unable to make mistakes and overcome them, with our personnel this time. But you always have seen, or at least these first three games, you're consistently impressed with their effort and their fight and their discipline.
Well, we beat the team that we were better than at Winston. We lost to Washington, who I think is a better team. They had more numbers and bigger offensive line, and in particular, good defensive line. You look at last week, and I agree with you. I think we play well. We find our offense a little earlier in that game, and we don't throw a pick six, and they don't throw basically a Hail Mary on fourth down.
They just threw it up for grabs.
It was as well defended as we defended all week. We won that game outside of two plays, despite the fact that we really did not have any offense for the first two quarters in one possession. Matter of fact, we scored more points for them than we did ourselves. So what we changed there was we brought in all of our receivers. They came in as tight ends. We have to supplement blocking. We brought in some backs that could be lead backs on blocking. It'll be interesting tonight to see what we go to, because it probably doesn't matter entirely what we do, because they are going to have bigger, faster, and more players. They'll be fresher than we will. But what you'd like to see is let's continue to find what works for this team, and where we need to bring in extra blockers, we figure it out. And we get into a situation where we say, look, it's pretty obvious what we're going to do, but we're going to be good at it, and we're going to execute, and we're going to be best at this.
That's
and
right.
Let's get good at it. So the one positive about tonight will be they'll see speed they haven't seen, and then the rest of the schedule looks slow until you get to the last game of the year where you play another similar
level
level
team.
team.
And we've played, we've had prep on the schedule the last 2 years along with JA, so we're no stranger to these bigger, faster, stronger teams. And
we do it every year.
They make you better, and I think that's what you look for as a coach. You always want to kind of spread your schedule out between teams that are, smaller than you, teams that are bigger than you, and then you got your teams that you have to play, and that's where we are coming up starting next week. Hartfield comes in an interesting spot, Hank. They're 0-2. They lost at a public school, Columbia High School, 22-21, and then they lost to MRA. We listened to that coming home last week from Simpson. They were tied at halftime, and then MRA. Yeah, we listened to them coming home from Simpson, but they played at MRA and tied at halftime, 21-all, and MRA shut them out and beat them 49-21. So these guys are coming in a little wounded, looking for their first win, and I noticed, Hank, their next three games, Jackson Academy, Jackson Prep, and Tupelo High School, who's your number one ranked 7A public school in the state. So Hartfield's going to come in looking for a win and looking to get out of here and get to their meat of their schedule.
Well, they circled this one as a reprieve, and I hope we prove them wrong. They did not. We caught them. We got a score update. It was 21-21 at halftime when you and I were doing the broadcast last week. Here come the Mustangs. And then you and I got in the car, and MRA was really putting it on them. They seemed to be inflicting self-wounds there, mistakes. Did not sound like a team that was playing well in that half, but obviously it was 21-21 in the first half. So this is not a team that is – I'm not sure they're the best in the MAIS. They weren't last week, but they're not far off from it. They're going to have a lot of athletes, and Mustangs will have to play well. They'll have to play smart. They'll have to play mistake-free.
That's right.
And that's something that, last week we didn't do. Last week, if we play mistake-free, we probably end up in a much better position towards the end of the game when we found some offense to win that game.
Captains coming out on the field, led by your seniors for Pillow Academy. Number 7 is Clayton Goss, 60 Clayton Beckwith, 50 Walker Goldberg, 17 Aiden Valente, 8 Benz Porter, along with your 2 injured Mustangs, 2 Charlie Dunn, 54 Wynn Harden. For the visiting Hawks are, see their numbers, number 15, Hayden McMinn. what's that other number? Number 5 is going to be Spence Bradshaw. Got to have small font to read all these names, Kent. So Mustangs for the first time this year decked out in their Green Bay Packer green and gold. Looks good. As I said, the field looks good. Congrats to Coach Branch and his crew for getting us always ready to play on this field. Hartfield's still in their tunnel. They're going to come out after the maybe after the invocation and national anthem. If you're interested in, we've had, I'll mention that maybe afterwards, just like to see what the coin toss does.
It's all our seniors.
Hartfield
right?
is going to receive, and it's like they're going to defend the north end zone. Mustangs will kick and defend the south end zone to get us started here. So we'll see what we're going to do with invocation and national anthem.
Nice night again.
It is. It's not. It got hot this week, but the sun is behind the trees, which is, I guess, we talked about that. The good thing that you gave it a month to get the sun a little behind the trees.
That's the one nice thing about it, right?
Nice thing. So that'll help our camera angle and our vision before we get started tonight. So Hartfield's getting lined up on their sidelines, and when they do, we'll pause for our national anthem and invocation, and we'll be back with football.
Thank you, and may we never forget. Please remain standing for tonight's invocation given by Reverend Ben Butler of St. John's Methodist Church.
It's time for prayer. Father God, we pray in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, the one through whom alone we are saved, and by the power of your Holy Spirit. We give you praise for your goodness, for our lives, for the opportunity to be saved from our sins, the opportunity to live our lives for your glory. I thank you for each person on this campus tonight. We pray that every coach, player, and fan would honor you in our interactions. May we enjoy this time, the gifts that you give us, and may we be blessed, and then return our thanks to you for the way we live our lives and whatever that. We pray in Jesus' name, and all God's children say. Amen.
Singing our national anthem tonight is Miss Mary Catherine Acosta.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
As usual, Hank, we win the national anthem. Mary Catherine Acosta.
That was pretty special.
Singing a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. She's the music and drama teacher out here at Pill Academy. It's in her second year, I believe. So Great job, Miss Acosta. I was talking, Hank, we've seen a lot of players on this field over the years that have gone on to do, special things, both at Pilla and visiting. I think of, you had Jerrion Ely, who came on, went to Ole Miss. Eli Acker played at Ole Miss. You have tonight, you may have one of those kids in Braylon Womack. Braylon Womack is the number 2 recruit in the state. He's the number 1 safety in the entire 2026 class and the number 15th overall recruit, committed to Auburn. So he's going to play receiver and going to play safety, wearing number 2. So hopefully we can shut him down, but it will be somebody to watch. You saw him playing at Pill Academy. Maybe he'll be playing on Saturdays in the near future. So
is he kin to Pork Chop?
I'm not sure. He doesn't look like a pork chop.
There was a
Pork Chop Womack was offensive lineman at Mississippi State. So Mustangs are going to, I was thinking we still without our 2 seniors. Win Harden's progressing. Maybe in the next couple of weeks we'll see him back. You're without your kicker, McCraw Porter, hurt his hip last week. Hopefully that's just a short-term injury. But he won't play tonight, so you're going to have a new kicker in the lineup. It's going to be number 6, Axel Maddox. Axel, good-looking kick, going to go short and out of bounds at the 35, which is where the Hawks will be able to take over. I'm assuming they'll leave it there. I'm not sure you're going to get a penalty tacked on to that. But
looking at the guys deep to receive, I think it's wise to pooch it. That was a little wide, but good idea. Look, these guys look the part. Look like they're big and strong and fast, and Mustangs just have to play well individually, take care of what each player can do, and just get after it.
That's right. So they'll start with 2 wide receivers to the near side. Number 2 is Womack. Let's see, number 14 is going to be your quarterback. 14 is Ethan Elliott, 6 foot 165 junior. 27 is his running back, Colin McIntyre, 5'7", 175 junior. So shotgun formation to start for Elliott, and he gives to, good start there, Walker Goldberg up to the challenge in that first play, along with a couple other Mustangs to help. Going to be a short 1-yard gain for Colin McIntyre.
Word on the street is that is Pork Chop Womack's son.
All right.
But the source I'm not sure about.
I see your source, and it should be checked. But he's generally good with those kind of facts.
Yes, and gout-free.
3 wide receivers. Elliott back to pass. Throws it out to the far side, caught by number 18. Defended there and tackled by Clayton Goss. Number 18 is Dylan Harris. Harris is a junior, 6 foot 161. All 3 guys I've called out, Hank, for Hartfield are juniors, so there may be, kind of rebuilding a little bit. Generally, they just reload.
2-time champ.
That's right. Going to have the work cut out for him this year after digging himself a hole last week at MRA, but PowerPoints would indicate they will have another opportunity at one of those schools.
Should, absolutely.
Elliott gives to McIntyre. Carter Goss along with 55 is going to be Zach Russell, if I'm not mistaken. No, Pearson Fudge, I'm sorry. Pearson Fudge, sophomore, defensive end. So 2 good plays up front against the run. Got the first down with the pass play out to the right side, going with 3 wide receivers in the formation again. Elliott gives to a new running back there, number 11, a big running back, going to be dragged down there by 61.
Hughes Mortimer.
Hughes Mortimer.
I know his dad and his mother.
And his mother. Preston Doolittle, quarterback. Is that 11? No. He says he's a quarterback. I could be wrong. I'll have to check that. I thought that was 11 running. It may have been 0. KD Catchings, 6 foot 212 running back. Same formation. Elliott back to pass. Looking over the middle. Going to step up into the pocket. Dodge a tackler. Be tackled there by Fudge at the 30-yard line. Going to be second down and about 3.
kind of a – it wasn't designed, but it worked very well. We had folks that were on our team were well blocked, but no one was open, and he bounced in the pocket a couple of times and then just took it up the middle for biggest gain of the night for the Hawks.
2nd down and 2. Ball at the Mustang 30. Elliott throws it out to Womack.
That's
trying to find some space, cuts it back across the middle, runs into his own man, still on his feet. Hughes Mortimer along with Clayton Goss going to bring him down about the 11.
That's what you worry about with a team like Hartfield. It's got a lot of athletes that are big, strong, and fast, and when you get them out in space.
They're going to be really good in space. That's
Mustangs
exactly right.
did a good job there, though, kind of containing him.
9:16 to go. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line of the Mustangs. Elliott sends 2 wide receivers to the far side. Gives 2 catchings going off the right side. Lowers his head and is going to fall near the 1. Benz Porter. Clayton Goss in there on that stop for the Mustangs, but Hartfield is going to call it 2nd down, so just going to be about at the 2. 6'1", 212 senior KD Catchings. Hartfield's located in off of Highway 25 down in Flowood, off of Lakeland Drive, Highway 25. Elliott, another give, 2 catchings. Good job there by the Mustangs. Hughes Mortimer, see somebody's underneath him. Hughes coming out with his motor running pretty good.
He is.
Somebody was on the bottom. Braden Goss, 21.
Yep.
Clint doesn't want us to give him too much pub, get his head all blowed up. Walker Goldberg. Defensive line's standing their ground right now.
Making them work for it.
That's exactly right. 8 minutes to go, 1st quarter. Catchings with Elliott. Shotgun formation. Gives 2 catchings, steps over the line after they had got a good push, and he's going to score the first touchdown of the night for Hartfield, 6-0. But listen, Hank, they just kind of imposed their will, but the Mustangs didn't give up big plays. Tackled pretty well there, just kind of what those guys do.
Yeah, no, it's not surprising, but certainly not embarrassing either. I mean, the Mustangs made some good tackles and a couple of times kept the gains very short.
Hayden McMahon on to try the PAT. No wind to speak of. Low snap, and he may have missed it. Oh, he snuck it in.
Snuck it in there, yeah. So that's, you'd like to see the Mustangs hold them there, but that's a start where you compare where we were last year in that Jackson Prep game, which is the all-time worst defeat of Pillow ever. About this time last year, it was a beat down quick, and it was just deep balls and big runs. Hopefully we don't experience that tonight. That was a nice job by the defense there to make them work for it. Our defense last week outplayed the offense. I mean, that we know that. What I want to see is can our offense regroup, show some of the life that they showed last week in the second half, and just schemes too.
That's right.
I don't think it's not the players weren't playing hard. It's just what we were doing was not working. We found something in the second half, and I'm hoping that we can build on that tonight against one of the better teams that we will see, obviously, all year. Looking a lot like the Commanders, aren't they?
Yep, got a little Washington look. Maroon pants, gold piping, and white jerseys, maroon numbers, and gold helmets. Deep to receive is Benz Porter. Yates Poe, Salter, Melton. McMahon on to kick off at his own 40. Line drive kick, going to send Yates back and going to let it go wisely into the end zone. Touchback will Walker Goldberg loses his helmet. Talked to Coach Davis briefly last night at the junior high game, and, he talked about this. And as you would expect, a coach, kind of relishes the opportunity to kind of see where your team matches up. You got a lot of I mean, he understands the situation, of course, but that's how you get better playing teams like this and seeing where you size up, where you need to work. Again, like you said, for the last few years, once you play a team like this, everybody else looks a little step slower.
Yeah.
Tate McClellan comes on, going to bring in Ben Porter to his left. Braden Goss, Aiden Valente in a 2 tight end set. Salter Melton, Axel Maddox, twin wide receivers to the near side. Give his to Ben Porter. Got a little running room off the left side. Going to be dragged down by his jersey. Guess he didn't get inside the jersey because there's no flag, but good opening play for the Mustangs.
Yeah, he had him on the arm there. Nice job, though. We had the edge and took it, and Mustangs pick up 7 on the first play of their offensive possession. It took us a while to get 7 yards the other night.
That's right. 2nd down and 3. McClellan's going to keep off the left side, gets a good block from Ben's, going to be near the first down.
Will be a first down.
Should be a first down. That's right. He gets across the 30, so it will be a 32-yard line.
Room to spare, about a 5-yard gain.
Number 70, Andrew Gonzalez, and zeros KD Catchings on the stop there for the Hawks.
Mustangs in that 2 tight end set. Bringing in, that's kind of where we had some success the other night in the second half. Working against a 5-man front for Hartfield, and on the first 2 plays of the game, able to pick up some positive yardage on the ground. Going to go to Ben Porter again. Not going to be anything there this time.
Yep. Ben Porter going to lose a yard on that play. Tried the left side over the offensive line. Not as much success coming to this near side. Hank Staples, Zach Russell, Pearson Fudge, Britt Anderson, Clayton Beckwith make up your offensive line.
By the way, I thought our preacher did a good job on the prayer before the game. Ben Butler.
Good job.
He's a football fan.
Pass out to Axel Maddox. Going to be stopped there at the 35 by number 1 is Logan Drummond along with Braylon Womack.
About a 3-yard pickup, maybe 5. So it makes it a little more manageable on 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down and
7?
About 7, yep.
Wide receivers go to the far side this time.
Low snap.
Throws it over the middle. He hit him early, and we're going to get a roughing the passer behind the line of scrimmage. But he hit the receiver early. Looked like too. Hit the receiver early. Hit the quarterback late. By my calculation, I saw the receiver play, but then they see the flag going in the backfield. So.
Tate gets up, takes a shot, and gets up. You could see that one coming, and there was no checkup in the defender. Just bust him right in the shoulder.
Well, he took a couple of steps on him.
We'll take it, especially when our quarterback bounces up like he did there.
Yeah, that was number 7, Taryn Green, 6'1", 200 pounds, bearing down on you. Tate did a good job. Threw it a pretty good ball.
Yeah,
was on target. Like I say, I thought the defender was there early.
So he stood in there.
That's right.
And ain't no chance he didn't know that was he knew there was a good chance he was
going to
get
him
hit.
Coming, I'm sure.
No, he saw him coming, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That was not a blindsider.
Right.
Yeah.
So now Mustangs knocking on the door of Hartfield territory. That's going to be our water timeout. So early on in this contest, 6 minutes to go, first quarter, Mustangs hanging tough, getting 2 first downs after a touchdown drive by the Hawks. So like I was saying, Coach Davis, and you want your coach. If you're a parent sitting back here, you're going to be on pins and needles playing teams like this. But, as a coach, you want to see what your team's made of, and this is a good way to see that. And I think he's got to be pleased so far.
Well, I agree with that. But the other thing you want is that when your team feels like they're outmatched, they don't care.
Right.
They get out there. They're excited to play. They're not scared. They execute. They have absolutely nothing to lose in this game. Go out and play.
That's right.
And so far we've shown that we're ready to be here and ready to play. moving the ball better against this Hartfield team than we did last week against Simpson.
Certainly early on. T.J. Davis is assisted by Christian Belk, Steve Gleason, Bo Milton, Cleet Putnam, Nick Serio, and strength and conditioning coach for the Mustang athletes is Chris Wilson. See our old buddy Josh Moore down on the field there, Hank, over there by Chris Wilson.
Coach him up, Josh.
So 1st and 10 from their own 49. McClellan brings his squad out. Coach Davis looking for the play. Got Peyton Turner up here beside us, giving him the eye in the sky. Plenty of time on the play clock here if they get
like the strategy
where they want to be, making them sit in their stance. McClellan calls his own number, gets into Hawk territory, gain of about 4. 0 and 2 is 0 is KD Catchings, 2 is Braylon Womack. KD Catchings is an active player so far. Scored a touchdown and made a few tackles. 2nd down and 7 to go. I think if you're the Mustangs also, Hank, you want to try to take the hair out of the ball, keep that offense on the sidelines and make some long drives. That's going to be a tall order here against this defense, but so far so good. You're running down the play clock.
I like it.
He's going to call a timeout. 5:17 to go. No sense doing something that would lead you into a mistake, so we're going to take our first timeout of the night. See what crowd we got, Hank.
A good one, as always. Frank
good.
Kimmel's in the house.
That's always a good sign. Frank Kimmel. You know, with a live stream crew like us, you don't want them to stay at home, and that's the risk you run by putting 2 guys up here like us. But
exactly.
These guys have been starving for a home game, and they're showing up, showing out for their Mustang. Meeting a lot of Mustangs tonight, as we did last night. We met the softball team and the volleyball team. We'll meet cross-country, junior high football later on in the night, so stay with us. Banu will bring you that. Mustangs at home again. Like I said, we're going to travel to Bayou down the road, and our last game of the season will be in Jackson. Other than that, we are at home. So we earned those home games, I think.
We did. You'll have to find a replacement for me next week. You know that.
Already done.
Are you going to
celebrity.
reveal it?
Let's see how it goes. I'm going to bring somebody out of the background.
I'm in suspense now. Let's go.
2nd down, 7. Benz Porter off the left side. Does a good job of dragging the tackler there. 44 is Kevin Stone. 44 and 24. 24 Sawyer Finney.
Hawks have a player down on the field. He's not moving much. Jalen Williams, number 72, is hurt. Guessing it's something on his leg. He is getting up on his own power. Big fella.
That's a big dude. 72 is 6'2", 306.
Thank you, Bill Hammonds, for saying that we sound awesome on live stream. Must be Jonathan.
These new headphones do a lot.
Well, yeah, we got rid of the old greasy, crusty ones. That's nice.
This is our home gear. Banu's not trouble.
Let's go with the home gear all the time.
You can't have it all, Hank.
Of course, if we help him pack it up, maybe he would.
We do offer. If you increased your giving.
I'll donate all my paycheck for this.
Fair enough.
To the new headphones. 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs.
4:55 clock running here. First quarter, Mustangs trail 7-0. Give another one to Benz Porter. Fights hard across the 40. Going to have another first down. 58, Rory Vaughn. But that will be enough for a 3rd straight Mustang first down. What a good drive.
Yeah, and we're getting a push. So the play before that, there was a hole that opened, and Benz was able to hit it quickly. They had to arm tackle him as he got through the line of scrimmage there. Needed a short yardage. It was a short yardage type run that we called to the right side. I watched the line there. We pushed him off the ball, gave just enough time to get that burst through, get the momentum going. Good job by the offensive line to make that happen.
Mustangs staying in the same formation, going to bring the receivers to the near side now. Back to pass. Throws it over the middle, and that guy is all over. Oh, thank you. That guy right there wasn't going after his flag. This guy on the sidelines saw it. Number 7 is Taryn Green, was all over Salter Melton. Pretty good throw again. Good time. He had time to.
He did have time there, and again stands in there knowing he's going to get some pressure. Yeah, 7 was there early. He was trying to make a play on the ball, but he started from the backside of the receiver.
Right,
and
went through, tried to
go through him. Yeah, I mean he's so big. When he tried to swim around him, he just kind of got him in his paw there.
So 2 penalties.
He's a good-looking player, though. I'll tell you that.
2 penalties give the Mustangs 2 first downs on the drive. We earned 2 ourselves, so that adds up to first down and 10 at the Hawk 25-yard line. 4:18 to go. Okay. Valente comes in motion, going to put 2 tight ends on the left side. Going to run it over the right side. McClellan calls his own number, gets outside, stays on his feet across the 20 near the 18. Run out of bounds there by number 7, Taryn Green. Yeah. You like that? They loaded up the left side, ran it over to the right. Good play calling so far. Second down and 4 to go.
Yeah, go back one little bit there. Can you go back just a little bit right before the play? Yeah, so we overloaded to the left. The line shifted over that way, and I think it was designed all the way to go to the short side of the field, weak side of the field.
Bringing our receivers into the H-back formation. Going to send Valente in motion again. Second down and 4. McClellan gives to Porter. Porter looking for running room. Drops the ball, but I think we got it back.
Yeah, Salter Melton is quick to squat down there, and it was right at his feet. He was the closest one to it and got on it quickly. That'd have been terrible. Yeah.
Benz is going to take a break. Zach Campbell, sophomore running back number 5, is going to come in. Zach's looking better every week. Second down, still going to be, we'll call it 3. Maybe gained 1 yard on that fumble. Benz was running tough there until he got it knocked out. Ball placed at the 18. Campbell going to move to McClellan's left.
Snap this ball.
Campbell with a little running room, gets across the 15, gets pushed out of bounds there by number 1, Logan Drummond. We'll see where they spot him.
Should be right at the first down. It's hard to see from this angle. It's first down.
It looks like he's standing between the 11 and 12.
First down.
It will be a first down. That's going to be, man, I can't say enough about this drive so far.
Nice hole there for Zach to hit. He hit the hole. Showed a little burst of speed to the outside there. And Zach, all of our running backs really, they don't mind a little contact there at the end either.
Timeout, Hartfield. They're kind
of
on their heels a little bit, if I can be honest.
I like it.
Yeah, look at this.
A couple years ago.
This crowd's getting behind these Mustangs. They see how hard they're working. They see how hard they're fighting. Team's getting a little energy, too. You like that. Coach Davis is in their face, letting them know what they got going.
You know, what year was that? We went down to Hartfield when we figured out they had a relatively small visitors press box. But we went down there and matched a couple touchdowns with them. It eventually got out of hand, but you want to see the fight. You want to see the focus to be able to execute irregardless of who you're playing. I mean, these kids aren't stupid. They know that they've got more players and faster players and bigger players. But, I mean, that happens every day, and Giants get taken down, and that's the mentality that you want these guys to have. I talked to a few of the parents that have kids on the team, and they said they're excited to be here and play football. Home debut.
That's right. First down and 10, ball at the 11. So Mustangs will be able to get a first down inside the 3. Now we're going to go back to this set that we had a lot of success with last week, Hank, this 3-man I formation. Braden Goss Lee Brock in the middle, Benz Porter dotting the I. 2 tight ends. Give his 2 Benz, and he's going to get across the 10, not much more.
Should be down about the 9, maybe
maybe
the
8
and a half. Yeah. It looks like it's.
I don't want to get greedy, Hank, but if you run in this set, you've seen us running. You got a big target like Valente. He may not have the size advantage that he does most weeks, but he runs good routes, got great hands.
Yeah, I think that probably is something that will be set up. But as long as we're able to get a surge and have some daylight to run, I like what's going on here.
Same formation. 2nd down and 7. Pitch is to Benz Porter. Benz sees the goal line, gets in there. Great job, and they're going to flag the defender for a little extra tackling on the in the end zone.
How about that?
They're going to cue the fireworks and the cannon. Coach Davis holds up one finger. We're going to go for the PAT, which should be interesting tonight with our backup place kicker in there, Axel Maddox. He's had all week to work, and I'm sure he's
done a lot of good things so far this year.
So let's see what this penalty. I believe they're going to be. He was 3 yards deep, and I think they're going to flag number 1.
Should be assessed on the kickoff, which would be really nice with a pooch kick.
Benz Porter, senior running back, after a fumble, avoided disaster. And gets another chance and punches it in.
But again, tonight so far our running backs have had an opportunity to make a play, whereas last week and a lot of times when we've come up short, even a good bit at Washington, the play never really gets a chance to develop. The extra blockers are helping. They know what we're going to do, and we're having success at it. So let's see. That's going to be.
Axel kicks it up and over and through.
That is a
took a minute, but he won.
that may be the record for a PAT hang time.
It was a good looking.
Good job. I bet I couldn't make it.
Theirs wasn't pretty either,
no.
But they both count for 1.
They were basically average height, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So Mustangs with 2:32 answer the first touchdown by the Hawks and have responded as well as you could have expected. These guys are glad to be home, Hank.
Yeah, they're glad to be home, showing that they're ready to play, staying focused, regardless of who the opponent is. And, maybe selling them short. They may have come in here thinking we're going to whoop this team and send them back to Jackson.
That's right.
Flowwood, excuse me.
My buddy Mac Montgomery's out there listening. Hey, Mac. Get loud, Mac. 2:32 to go, first quarter. And, again, I wish I'd have I think that was probably about a 5-minute drive. Seems like there was I know there were 6 minutes when we took the water break, and we had the ball for a few minutes before that.
Just over 7 minutes.
Yeah, so 5-minute drive.
Yeah. Look, eat up clock, keep your defense off the field. So far, the mistakes have been made by Hartfield. We kind of picked up on that on our on the broadcast.
That's right. The post game, they were
talking about all the mistakes that were made, particularly in the second half. Maybe some need to refine some of their skills here, but
we will get the 15 yards tacked on here, so we'll be kicking from their 45.
If I could place one, I'd kick it about right where that referee is right now.
Yeah.
Just drop it in that slot. See, anyway, we'll see.
Yeah.
Or about at the 11-yard line over in the corner.
When you get the old big toe out and just boom it.
They're going to go for the – oh! Smart. Smart.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all.
23.
Aggressive play.
Logan Hall, it bounced off of him, but it didn't go far enough for the Mustangs to recover. So, first and 10 Hawks.
So that's about 5 yards different than the field position they had on the pooch kick. Good idea.
Oh,
and really almost worked. It caught the player by surprise and kind of bounced off his leg, but he was able to keep it from deflecting back to the Mustangs.
I was told, I was corrected. Axel's been handling the kickoff, or he handled the first kickoff. I think that was Yates Poe that kicked the PAT. So I don't want.
Good job, Yates.
I don't want to get Riley and Tricia mad at me.
Especially Tricia.
Yes.
Ain't worried about Riley.
Back to pass. Elliott with time throws it over to Braylon Womack. He's going to be knocked out of bounds there by Luke Kelly. for enough for a first down. Going to be at the Mustang 48-yard line. You got to keep that guy in front of you, so nothing else you can do.
You know, I'm so clueless. They were saying he plays safety. I was like, well, good. He's not going to be a guy scoring. He's going to college to play safety.
That's
He's
correct.
Going to play everything here.
That's right. 3 wide receivers. Elliott gives to number 27. 27 off the near side. Drag down there. Was that Benz or Axel? Can't tell if that's a 6. That's a 6. And a 61, Hughes Mortimer. Somebody got in Hughes' ear this week.
Did you give an extra allowance or something? Or withholding allowance?
Paying him for tackles.
Are you withholding allowance or paying for tackles? What's going on here? Hughes is racking them up.
Second down and 5, let's call it 4, into Mustang territory at the 46. 1:58 to go, first quarter. Elliott looks out to his right. Well, Goldberg giving chase. Elliott's flushed out of the pocket. Going to get thrown out of there by 21 is Braden Goss. First down is acquired.
Mustangs a little lucky we didn't get a little extracurricular there. Unnecessary shove a couple yards out of bounds.
Let them know you're here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I think they had twirled around a couple of times. We'll blame it on the dizziness.
27, the running back is Colin McIntyre. 3 wide receivers. Elliott gives to McIntyre off the right side. He's got some running room. Clayton Goss comes up quickly. Can't bring him down. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet. Zach Campbell. 4 is Wyatt Moses and a couple other Mustangs there on the tackle. McIntyre gets it inside the 20 at the 19. 1:27 to go. Zach Russell along with the stop as well. Clock moving, 1:20 first quarter. Tie ball game, 7-7. Elliott gives to, now it's going to be Catchings.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to stop him.
He's dragging Mustangs into the end zone, and that's just a big dude with a head of steam.
He could have driven a truck through there for the first 5 yards, and then once he gets ahead of steam, you got to hit him low and wrap up and pray. And I don't know if he's praying, but we didn't hit him low enough.
So Catchings with his second touchdown of the night. 1:05 to go. Hartfield responds quickly. .15 is Hayden McMahon on for his next second PAT try.
Blocked.
Oh, blocked. Mustangs, can you not run it back? Oh, Lee Brock was ready. Not sure who got a hand on that, Mortimer.
We're going to find out.
Was it Lee?
Oh, he
Lee Brock jumped. I don't know. He didn't. You can't jump on a.
It looks like he caught it.
He did, just about. He may have caught it.
Go back one more time. It looks like he catches it right in his hands.
So, Mustangs.
You're as good as I am at working the TV.
1:05 to go. Block a PAT. And now trail 13-7.
All right, never mind. We'll give him credit for catching it. Anybody at home, if you can rewind it better than Mr. Mortimer can, tell us if he caught that or if he dribbled it, because it looked like he caught it in midair.
We're going to say he caught it. Sounds a whole lot better. Either way, great play by the junior, Lee Brock.
Well, Mustangs, it was a little easier for the Hawks there that time, but you're looking at a 6-point deficit as you work towards closing out the first quarter of this game. Like what you've seen so far on offense, really defense did very well in the first drive, kind of holding the. We got a flag for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see here.
It's an interesting place to throw one.
He threw it at the
unsportsmanlike conduct on the Hawks.
Yeah.
Maybe something from the sidelines.
It had to be. Absolutely had to be.
The coach is over there arguing with somebody.
Yeah, I mean, he throws it back here at the 18-yard line. There's absolutely no players on the field near him. He calls unsportsmanlike. It's going to back the Hawks up 15 yards. We'll take it.
They'll be at the 25.
And I agree. There was several black jerseys, which are their coaching staff's jerseys or shirts. So I don't know. Something was said. But in any case,
not sure
do it again.
Yeah, not sure if that's the head coach. Head coach is Craig Bowman, assisted by Cody Stuart Saxton, Pack Toller, Brian Pittman, Ricky Clark, Ryan Lindsay, Will Davis, Tarikas Tisdale. So now, Mustangs, 15 less yards they got to go.
Our kick, he can kick it in. From what we just saw, he can kick it very close to the 5. Let's see what happens here. And that's going to be taken at the 17.
Yates with a little running room off to that's going to be coming back. I didn't see it, but I saw the flag. Anytime he's going to call that.
Yeah, Salter knew it. He said, why did I do that? Because I really didn't have to, and it really wasn't very aggressive, but it was – he absolutely extended his arms, and it's too bad. So the 15 yards really gets taken away, and we're going to end up with ball on around the 15-yard line. There we go. We got somebody that's got an arm. Come up here. Ooh, that didn't make it. Dive for it, Jonathan.
No. If we were on the second floor, I would.
You would think they would want to show that they could get it to the 3rd level. Or what are we?
We're on the, I guess, the 3rd level.
We're the second
level of the press box.
But we're 2 levels above the top of the stadium.
So now Mustangs, after a penalty on the Hawks, trade penalties, and now we're going to have it at our own 15 with 54 seconds to go. Same two tight end, 2 wide receiver set. Valente is going to go to the other side. McClellan calls his own number, gets a good block, but runs into 58. Big number 58 is Rory Vaughn, 5'8", 265.
Took on several blockers and just stood his ground and then saw where the ball runner was and just shifted himself over and clogged up that hole. Very short gain. It's going to be 2nd and 9. I think what Tate was doing is looking there is when they shifted over, it left a gap. And I think he was going to try to run through there, but 58 did a good job taking on a couple of blockers. And
Mustang's going to have to run a play before the end of the quarter here. McClellan back to pass. Good protection. Throws it over the middle to Salter, and he slipped.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a completion if he doesn't slip.
May have been a little behind him. We got another flag. Is that another late hit or hold?
Go back if you could, yep. It may have been that he was trying to reach back behind him. I just saw him drop to the ground as the ball went over his head.
May have been a little behind him.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Can you go one more time?
Holding is the call. Mustangs will be backed up. Let's see where they spot it. Half the distance to the goal. It will be at the 8-yard line. Well, now they're going to move it up a little bit more. They may have declined that penalty.
It can be done. I have like 4. It can be done.
So they do decline the penalty, 3rd down and 9.
Yep, makes sense. Anyway, I can't tell if he slipped or if he was trying to go back if he just fell down or if he was trying to go back for the ball, but it was hot. And I think it may have been a little behind him, and he slipped to try to go back for it.
Now the Mustangs don't have to run the play, but they do. Throw it over the middle to Salter, and he gets met by Braylon Womack, and that is good job, Salter.
That looked like a guy that's going to go play college football, making a lick. Way to get up, Salter.
Yep, tough kid, good hit. Salter can tell his kids one day.
The Pork Chops boy smoked me going across the middle.
He doesn't want to tell him he can't talk right now, but
and now he's trying to get
he's
some air
going to catch
in his
breath.
lungs.
Yep, good job.
What team is
we're going to
this?
meet? I don't know. We're going to meet here. Looks like punt there by Maddox. Going to get a Mustang bounce. Get across to 50. Womack is now going to pick it up.
I was about to say it wouldn't surprise me.
Aiden Valente giving chase, unable to get him. Ben's Porter trying to tackle him, throws him out of bounds, but not before a good return is achieved by the Hawks. And, you know, that was almost a really good punt, but he saw it and decided to pick it up, saw all this field on the far side and decided to pick it up. So that will bring us to the end of the first quarter, or should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could direct your attention to the center of the track, we'd like to recognize the Hill Academy Cross Country team.
Hill Academy Cross Country.
Maggie Atkinson, Adam Avery, Brewer Avery, Emma Beckwith, Jackson Blanson, Sophie Carter, Taylor Chow, Lincoln Dexterhouse, Mary Lane Dexterhouse, Mackenzie Edwards, Charlotte Hammett, Elise Olive, Elise Jackson, Hannah Thomas Joyner, Reese Jones, Taylor Lowe, Madeline Lowe.
So what have you heard about Jim Quinn and his scout?
You know, I didn't see Jim today. I always try to check on him before the game.
Jim, could you let us know?
I know he was unable to play in the golf tournament this past weekend. I'm not sure if that was health related or just.
Was it gout related?
I didn't. I'll have to ask Larry.
Last time I saw him, he didn't look very gouty.
No, he was moving pretty well, but that stuff can jump up on you quickly.
Must not be contagious, because Beverly's never had.
Cross-country team being recognized as part of our Meet the Rust Mustangs. We'll meet some at halftime, but now we're back to football, and the Hawks are going to take over at good field position at the 30-yard line, leading 13-7.
They seem a little peeved.
Yeah, we may have woken the Giant up, but I'll take it. Ethan Elliott, Colin McIntyre in the backfield. 3 wide receivers back to pass. Goes Elliott, throws it up. Luke Kelly, good job.
Luke Kelly. Excellent play.
Pass intended for number 7, Taryn Green. Luke Kelly playing with a club.
Broken paw. Yeah, great play. Runs with him. Gets his body turned around.
Good job not getting the penalty.
Position. Yeah, perfect. Bats it away. That a boy. He can not only kill big deer, but he can defend well.
Multi-talented.
With a broken. I don't know if he's killed a deer.
One-handed?
One-handed.
I will have to ask Larry. Same formation, McIntyre. Snap to Elliott, gives to McIntyre. Good job, boy. Lee Brock. Wow, Lee Brock.
27 lost his hat. He'll have to come out for a play. That was Colin McIntyre.
I'm too young to ever see Don play, but did that look like Don Brock? His Uncle Don?
No.
Or more like his dad? Okay.
No. Have you ever heard? I mean, I don't know if he's a good MC or not.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that Don looked like Don's son.
Oh, I would agree with that. Going to be tackled there at the 25. Going to be a 4th down. 12 and 61 and 55. 12 is Carter Goss. 55 is Fudge, Pearson Fudge, and 61 is Hughes Mortimer. Hughes gives way to Zach Russell. 4th down and call it 3. Mustangs need to be disciplined here, not jump off sides. Womack goes to the far side. Elliott back to pass. Lee Brock slings it down. Lee Brock.
I love
How about that, Lee?
Sorry for yelling, folks, but that excited me. And what I loved about it is the quarterback saw him coming, and he tried to turn on him, and Lee said nope. Grabbed and got him on the ground on a 4th down, comes up with a, what are we going to say, that's a 10-yard, 12-yard sack.
Confirmation.
Mustangs stand. We got a ball game, folks.
Confirmation that looked like Palmer Brock, not Don Brock.
Yeah. I'm sure
I don't know if Lee can tell jokes
Don
like Don.
Looks like he's athletic. I've seen him play basketball before. Watson Pilla.
He's got the scars to prove
Watson
it.
Pilla put a hurting on him, but he took it.
First and 10 Mustangs after the 4th down stand. Ball at the 39-yard line. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Benz Porter in the backfield gives to Benz. Trying to find some running room, gets near the line of scrimmage, may lose a yard. Tried to string that out. Good job there by the Hawk defense, not letting him.
If he lost a yard, he made 2.
Not letting us set that edge.
Because he made a good move there at the end to get back a yard or 2.
KD catchings on the stop for the Hawks. Second down and 10.
10 and a half or so. Nothing there. Again, Ben's did a good job just to get a little something back from where he was going to likely go down. Hard running.
Second down. Mustangs going to split their wide receivers this time. Axel Maddox, Salter Melton. Good to see Salter back out there. Inside give to Benz Porter, trying to stay on his feet. May gain a yard. May get back to the 40. Third down and long coming up for the Mustangs. 58 is getting up off the pile. 58 is Rory Vaughn.
Yeah, that was I'm not sure what happened there because Ben's cut back into the backside pursuit, but he should have been able to see. He had a little crease of daylight there. Of course, you can't tell the angle. We did generate a hole on this left side, but he cut back on that one. Looked like to me.
Third down, 9. McClellan takes the snap, back to pass. Blitz coming, steps up, trying to avoid it, not able to, going to lose a yard. It's like KD Catchings again on the stop. He's an active defender right now. So Mustangs will come on and punt it away. 8:45 to go.
Yeah.
Axel Maddox handling the punting duties. And Womack is back to receive.
I would prefer not to
see him receive. Kick it over here to.
I'd like to make him have to pick it up off the ground from a long way from where he's standing.
Good looking punt.
That's a great punt. Absolutely perfect. Good job.
Yep, Womack unable to pick it up. Going to be down there by the Mustang coverage team at the 24. 8:11 to go. First half, Mustangs trailing 13-7, playing inspired to say the least right now.
I like it.
Mustang defense back on the field. Elliott takes a snap, throws it out to Womack. Good job there by Luke Kelly. He's holding him up. Lee Brock.
Yeah.
Lee Brock is fired up. Second and 9. 7:57 to go, clock running, first half. Give is to McIntyre off the left side. Got a little running room. Takes a good shot there by Jackson Dunn. Zach Campbell along with him. Brings him down after first down yardages reached, and that will be placed at the 39-yard line.
Jackson was in the perfect position to punch that ball out. It looked like he tried to. Good run there, and Mustangs do a good job getting him on the ground eventually.
Elliott gives to McIntyre again off the left side. Flag down. That looks like a hold. I'm calling it a hold.
I'm not sure.
It's thrown by the umpire there. Holding against the Hawks. Back them up. Cue the bus. So it'll be 1st and 20 now.
Oh, yeah. The hole's on the left side, I guess. It wasn't on the right side.
Doesn't matter where it was.
No, I just was looking
Just
for
kidding.
I'll take it.
So it will be 1st down and 20. 7 minutes to go. Elliott back to pass. Plenty of time. Throws it over the middle to Womack. Gets away from a couple of Mustangs, and he's still on his feet. And he cuts it back into Benz Porter and the rest of his Mustang crew. Good job staying with the play. Womack is as advertised on that play.
He looks like he might be at a different level.
Yeah, we had 4 of them right there and just had him up top. First down, 10 to go from the 17. Gives to McIntyre. Cuts it back down the middle of the field. Wyatt Moses. Hughes Mortimer. Benz Porter in on the stop. See if that's another hold. JP
Why are you looking
thinks
at
it's
glam
home.
shots of dudes?
Not sure that's what I was looking at.
Just kidding. No, I was just kidding.
I'll show you.
Is that one of your buddies that was here or said hello?
First down and 15, or first down and 12 to go, 6:20. Elliott back to pass, throws it over to,
Ooh.
Is that number 7? Tackle there by Axel Maddox. And 34 Luke Kelly. Taryn Green on the reception. Second down and 4. Hawks knocking on the door. Going to take a timeout here. Referee saying it's his timeout. Coach Putnam calling over his defense. Got to be impressed with where they're fighting tonight, Hank.
Yeah. Mustangs, they're hanging in there. Lots of pursuit, even on these big plays that they've busted. Keeping the ball in front of them as well as you could hope for. Clearly that one big run there with Womack was impressive. He's a big athlete.
That's right.
Fast and strong and doesn't go down easily. More we can contain him, better off we'll be.
Looking at, I kind of made some notes of some of our future opponents and district opponents. Starkville. Starkville Heritage and us, we all played Winston Academy. We all kind of beat them the same, by the same margin. Starkville beat them 33-7. Heritage beat them 41-14. Heritage beat Wayne 42-18. So Heritage really hadn't been. I think they're really good, but I don't know if they've been tested yet.
Yeah. So, of course, they're not in our division.
That's right.
Which doesn't matter.
They're on our schedule.
They're on our schedule,
yeah.
which is doesn't. Even, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any difference.
Elliott gives to McIntyre off the left side. Going to get in there for the touchdown, and he does sneak inside the pylon. That's going to extend the lead to 20-7. Just a good blocking. They overloaded that side and just had a.
They executed there. Made a lot of had a lot of penalties on that drive that they had to overcome, and they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to win all of them. But
what I was going to say about Heritage, who is not in our division but on our schedule and someone we play often, I think they are good. I don't know that who all they've played, but Magnolia Heights kind of in that same situation.
Yeah, Magnolia
is supposed to be very good this year, but really haven't played a high level opponent, and I believe they've got another opponent tonight. Maybe that's
they've
lower
3-0.
level.
They've beaten.
That's up to 2-point conversion, but.
Womack's got it.
Yeah, that may be a good design play for Mr. Womack. The ISO.
Leslie Bio has beaten Greenville Christian, St. Joe, and they lost to Washington, which we did too. So, let's see, Madison St. Joe's 1-2. They beat Greenville St. Joe 49-21. Magnolia Heights has beaten North Delta, Lee, and Marshall. So they've stayed down in class division-wise. So you really don't know. I say all that to say, early on, these scores, and the way we're playing and improving, I don't know that those games won't be, as competitive as you hope to be. You're going to play Magnolia Heights here next week, and be a good test to see.
Yeah, I mean, that again, on that broadcast we were listening to after the game with a call-in show, those folks were very high on Magnolia Heights. They've done nothing to make you think that they're overrated. They just haven't played any of their strongest competitors on their schedule yet. I imagine they're going to be pretty good, and they'll be a good test for the Mustangs next week. And it'll be, it's early, but you want to be looking at the playoff teams, and you want to make sure that you're in a position to make the playoffs. Which, I mean, quite honestly, this year it's a lot different.
16 of the 20 are going to go.
It's 16 of the 20 go, but you're looking at two different opportunities for a state championship.
That's right.
I think these guys just want to play more.
Puts a boot into it. Yates going to let that go. Wise decision. Mustangs will take over for a touchback. We do have our sports reports. We'll maybe bring those to you in the second half. But, we'll update you on those scores if anybody has any scores tonight. They didn't get exactly who everybody was playing. But I would think Magnolia Heights, their first test is going to be next week when they come here.
I agree with that. That's they play. Did you say who they play?
Magnolia Heights has beaten North Delta, Lee, and
North
Marshall.
Delta.
So,
no. Who they play tonight? It was somebody.
I'm not sure who they play tonight.
It was somebody else that I believe was a division below us. I guess it would be a classification below us.
Yep. McClellan gives to Campbell. Good block there.
Good
by
job.
Hank, number 74, Hank Staples, pulling. 0 is Catchings, and 3 is L.J. Davis. Second down and 5 for the Mustangs with 5:30 to go, first half, clock running. Campbell, the running back. McClellan gives to him. Tries to get away from number 7, unable to do so. Number 7 is Taryn Green. Third down, 4:49 to go. Third down and 9, as I said. Let's see if we're going to put the ball in the air here. We got Axel Maddox, Salter Melton in the slot. Tight ends Braden Goss and Aiden Valente. McClellan checking with Coach Davis for the play. Probably going to call a timeout there, before the play clock ended. That'd be our second timeout with 4:16 to go. Flexing on me, Hank.
No, I'm not flexing.
Had cheer and dance competition this past Wednesday as our cheerleaders working hard down there on the track. Varsity cheer won the large division non-tumbling championship. Varsity dance won the small division jazz runner-up. And the junior varsity cheer won large division non-tumbling runner-up. So long day down there on Wednesday. Brought home some hardware. Good job, ladies and coaches. And inching closer to the end of volleyball and fast pitch softball season. We'll see how they can close the season out. And we are in the middle of junior high and pee-wee football, so we'll report on those in the second half. 4:16 to go. McClellan is going to keep it, runs right into number 10. Number 10 is Coleman Williams. Not fooled by that. So now the Mustangs will be forced to punt deep in their own territory. Axel Maddox stands at his 5. End over end punt. Number 1 is Logan Drummond back there. Going to pick it up. Believe he touched it. Aiden Valente giving chase. Aiden Valente tackles him at the 25. Good job. Good coverage there. So 3:27 left. Mustangs trailing 21-7. See if we can't keep them out of the end zone here going to halftime. No worse than that.
Jim, you should feel good that someone cares enough about you to check on you.
And thanks to your friends for listening.
Yeah, exactly. Thank your friend for listening. Thank him for caring about you. Larry shared some other interesting information about
you should add
people's
Larry
health issues, and we will
Larry to that list.
Will not be able to add them. But
Elliott gives to McIntyre, runs over into Lee Brock, and Axel Maddox thrown down there for a short gain. Second down and 6, 3 minutes to go.
Mustang defense, see if you can do something for us here and get us the ball on the short side of the field right here before half.
Elliott back to pass, looking deep. Can't find anybody. Braden Goss giving chase. He's going to go out of bounds there along with Axel Maddox. I believe he got, depending on where he stepped out, I can't see that far, but let's see where they put him. They will move the chains. First down, 2:38. They'll wind the clock now. No, he went out of bounds, so they won't. Elliott gives to, no, keeps. Got a lot of running room over there. He's gone. Axel Maddox trying to stop him, going to be unable to do so. They've been baiting us into that all night, and first time he's kept it and showed some speed. He did. And he had a lot of room to run on that left side. We just kind of over-pursued over there. And that's what you're going to do when you're young and you're fired up. They're going to catch you, and they did on that far side. But that's what you want. That's an effort mistake, if you will.
That's right. That's right. I tell you what I see, though, is that I think they walked in here and thought they didn't have to play.
No, I think you're right.
And Mustangs showed that they better.
15, Hayden McMahon on to try a PAT. This has been interesting so far tonight. He boots that one through. And with 2:26 to go, 28-7 was your score. I agree, Hank. I think these, I don't want to give act like I'm in their huddle or anything, but I do think maybe they were a little lackadaisical starting out.
They just looked uninspired and slow. Now you're starting to see that speed that you're concerned about, and these are, again, a team full of athletes. If you don't, you see it when you go up in classifications, if you see them out in isolated situations, it's going to be disastrous early on. Did a lot of good team tackling, keeping the ball in front of us. Really have done well with that all night. Just gave up that big play there, and seems like one other big play. I'm trying to remember when that one was, but
yeah, Womack caught one, and
Womack
caught one going on the sidelines over there, breaking tackles.
Outside of those two big plays, done a good job making them get it in increments.
Mustang kickoff return comes out, sending Yates, Poe, Benz, Porter, Salter, Melton deep.
Again, my objective at the beginning of this game was offense to get some work in. Need to see if we can figure something out after our first successful drive. Have not had as much, really hadn't had a whole lot of success since then. I think we had some in the second drive maybe, or there was another drive where we did a little bit. So it'd be nice to see if we can put something together before the half. Mustangs will, we'll be kicking, yeah.
No,
we're
they
receiving.
Got it, and they scored first. That's right. We'll be receiving.
Receive, yeah. Don't get me lying.
I'm sorry. You're right. Just checking you.
Yeah. Of course, you're usually right, so I agreed with you at first.
McMahon tees it up at the 40. Stay with us at halftime, Banu. We're going to bring you all the halftime entertainment. Meet some more Mustangs, if I'm not mistaken.
A bunch of them. I think we may win the cheerleader to football player ratio.
Absolutely. Kick there by McMahon. Benz Porter going to take it at the 2. Going to be hit high and low by a couple of Hawks, 23 and maybe 3. 23 and 30. 23 is Logan Hall. 30 is Justice Wallace. 2:18 to go. Mustangs take over. McClellan brings his offensive squad back out there. Going to bring Salter and Axel to the near side.
Right.
Zach Campbell stays in at running back.
What?
There's some horns.
That should be that's a penalty. I don't know what they called, but I mean, I thought it was a horn going off and somebody's blowing it.
They're going to mark us off 5 yards.
I think
for
the horn made us think that the half was over.
Yeah, it sounds like the clock had.
It really does sound like the clock.
First down and 5. I guess if that's not an artificial noise maker, I don't know what that is. I guess you can do it. Who knows? I'm a fan of artificial noise makers, so I can't be too upset. Some improper circumstances.
Yes. I think he's giving him a warning, maybe, or something. But that really sounds like the clock.
Don't blow the horn.
Giving them. Maybe he's. Oh, their coach is being a smarty.
He's up 28-7. I would tell him not to blow it, when we're over the ball, and blow it.
Sounds like the horn that's saying like,
You gotta ring responsibly, Hank.
I tell you what. I mean, it fooled me. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Clock. I didn't think there was a horn on the play clock, but yeah. Nonetheless, we're not getting our 5 yards back. Give is to Campbell.
Get it up there.
Cuts it up, back into, but tough, hard running there. Gets across to 20. Good running there by the sophomore, Zach Campbell. .23-yard line, second down, about a 10-yard gain, maybe 9 for Zach Campbell. Shotgun formation for McClellan. Valente shifts to the other side. McClellan runs into a
white wall. Any ideas? 0, 17. Ford Ray, KD Catchings.
Heard Catchings a good bit tonight.
Yep. 1:17 to go. Mustangs may choose to drain this clock. They don't want to give the ball back to the Hawks. They're going to call a timeout.
The Hawks would like the ball back.
They think they do.
I don't believe they can force the clock run issue in this half. That would be pretty miraculous, but I'm sure they would like to get back to Flowood.
This year, senior Charlie Gunn has been selected to wear number 2 in memory of.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yep.
They're just mentioning Charlie Dunn. See if you can hear this, what JP has to say.
Outstanding athlete, Poland played football, baseball, and basketball, and was a true Mustang. Congratulations to Charlie Gunn on being selected to wear Poland Avents number 2 for your senior year.
Good job there recognizing Charlie Dunn is selected as wearing the number 2 Pullen Avant number. Unfortunately, Charlie is nursing an ACL injury. I talked to him last night. I think he's got plans to be back for baseball season, so he won't get a little sports in for his senior year, which is good. He's a good kid and well-deserved honor.
Yeah, you hate for anybody to miss their senior year, especially a guy that loves it as much as he does and team leader, but good to honor him still with wearing number 2 in honor of his work ethic and also pulling Avant.
McClellan's going to run the option pitch out to Zach Campbell. Zach trying to stay in bounds. They're going to stop the clock.
I think that's going to be a first down.
First down.
Good job. Good job. Good job there, too, by the way.
Not going to give him a first down.
Really? Okay. Good job there by Tate to hang in there.
Yeah, if you run that option, you got to kind of be.
Yeah, but he hung in there. He didn't panic. And when both guys focused in and closed down on him, he made the late pitch.
Are they going to give us a first down? It looks like they're moving the chains.
Yeah, I mean,
the
original spot was way past the. So I think there was just confusion there. The spot was past the line to gain.
59 seconds to go, first half.
First down.
Give is to Benz Porter, and he runs into Catchings.
There's nothing there.
Womack is gets the headlines, but Catchings looks like he could play somewhere. He's just he's a senior too.
There's several guys on here that, I don't know what their ability are, but they look really, really athletic. Look at this guy, number 6. Look at it.
6'2", 212.
Look at his legs.
Yeah.
How long they are.
Eight to go on the play clock, 17 on the game clock. Campbell breaks free, runs hard, runs through.
Yes, sir.
An arm tackle from number.
I think that's going to do it for the half. That was a nice run to end it on.
Yep, good-looking run there by the sophomore. So we'll take it to the half, the locker room, 28-7. Great start by the Mustangs, trading touchdowns with the Hawks, and I think we woke the Hawks up, but still. You're happy with the Mustang performance, and we'll see what adjustments we can make, and we'll be back after the half.
Never mind.
This one's going to tell me my IQ, which I've always wanted to know because it's a mystery.
I'm guessing it's very low because all these quizzes are for is to get your passwords for everything.
Oh, is that right?
How do you not know that?
How do you know that?
How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am?
Because that's a long time, 11 years, to remember stuff.
All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for Cars and Strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
This is Me TV.
Yeah. It's me.
Tell me something about yourself.
Who are you guys?
Who are you?
What is this?
America's #1 classic television destination.
It's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
And it makes me feel good all over. That makes two of us.
There you are. A toast to the things for which there are no substitutes.
At Delta Grain, we know what matters. It takes millions of bushels of grain to feed the world, and it's the many decisions we all make that help Mississippi grow stronger. We're focused on details so we can provide an easy, transparent, and reliable service to you, our farmer partners. At Delta Grain, we're not working just for today. We're working, anticipating, and planning for the future. Learn more at deltagrain.com.
In Greenwood and across Mississippi, we know what it means to work hard, play hard, and stand together as a community. At Bank of Commerce, we're here for your next big step. We offer farm loans to grow your operation, business loans to launch your ideas, personal loans for life's milestones, and all the modern banking tools to make it simple. On the field, in the community, and building your family's future. At Bank of Commerce, we're always for you.
Doubles every 2 minutes. How long?
Hey, Dad, we're going for a run.
Okay. You gonna go together?
That's what we means.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone. Stay on the sidewalk. Watch for cars. Don't talk to strangers.
Another virus was blocked? What are you doing?
Are you listening to me? All right? Because when it comes to safety, nobody knows safety better than me. Be careful out there.
Are you doing an online quiz?
Yeah. This one's going to tell me my IQ, which I've always wanted to know, because it's a mystery.
I'm guessing it's very low because all these quizzes are for is to get your passwords for everything.
Oh, is that right?
How do you not know that?
How do you know that?
How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am?
Because that's a long time, 11 years, to remember stuff.
All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for Cars and Strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
This is Me TV.
Yeah. It's me.
Tell me something about yourself.
Who are you guys?
Who are you?
What is this?
America's #1 classic television destination.
It's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
And it makes me feel good all over. That makes two of us.
There you are. A toast to the things for which there are no substitutes.
At Delta Grain, we know what matters. It takes millions of bushels of grain to feed the world, and it's the many decisions we all make that help Mississippi grow stronger. We're focused on details so we can provide an easy, transparent, and reliable service to you, our farmer partners. At Delta Grain, we're not working just for today.
Field, your Pool Academy Varsity Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for your Pool Academy Varsity Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, now welcome to the field your Pool Academy Varsity Cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for your Hill Academy Varsity cheerleaders.
We're working, anticipating, and planning for the future. Learn more at deltagrain.com.
In Greenwood and across Mississippi, we know what it means to work hard, play hard, and stand together as a community. At Bank of Commerce, we're here for your next big step. We offer farm loans to grow your operation, business loans to launch your ideas, personal loans for life's milestones, and all the modern banking tools to make it simple. On the field, in the community, and building your family's future. At Bank of Commerce, we're always for you.
Doubles every 2 minutes. How long?
Hey, Dad. We're going for a run.
Okay. You gonna go together?
That's what we means.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone. Stay on the sidewalk. Watch for cars. Don't talk to strangers.
Another virus was blocked? What are you doing?
Are you listening to me? All right? Because when it comes to safety, nobody knows safety better than me. Be careful out there.
Are you doing an online quiz?
Yeah. This one's going to tell me my IQ, which I've always wanted to know, because it's a mystery.
I'm guessing it's very low because all these quizzes are for is to get your passwords for everything.
Oh, is that right?
How do you not know that?
How do you know that?
How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am?
Because it's a long time, 11 years, to remember stuff.
All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for cars and strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
This is Me TV.
Yeah. It's me.
Tell me something about yourself.
Who are you guys?
Who are you?
What is this?
America's #1 classic television destination.
It's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
And it makes me feel good all over.
That makes two of us. There you are.
A toast to the things for which there are no substitutes.
At Delta Grain, we know what matters. It takes millions of bushels of grain to feed the world, and it's the many decisions we all make that help Mississippi grow stronger. We're focused on details so we can provide an easy, transparent, and reliable service to you, our farmer partners. At Delta Grain, we're not working just for today. We're working, anticipating, and planning for the future. Learn more at deltagrain.com.
In Greenwood and across Mississippi, we know what it means to work hard, play hard, and stand together as a community. At Bank of Commerce, we're here for your next big step. We offer farm loans to grow your operation, business loans to launch your ideas, personal loans for life's milestones, and all the modern banking tools to make it simple. On the field, in the community, and building your family's future. At Bank of Commerce, we're always for you.
Doubles every 2 minutes. How long?
Hey, Dad. We're going for a run.
Okay. You gonna go together?
That's what we means.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone. Stay on the sidewalk. Watch for cars. Don't talk to strangers.
Another virus was blocked? What are you doing?
Are you listening to me? All right? Because when it comes to safety, nobody knows safety better than me. Be careful out there.
Are you doing an online quiz?
Yeah. This one's going to tell me my IQ, which I've always wanted to know, because it's a mystery.
I'm guessing it's very low because all these quizzes are for is to get your passwords for everything.
Oh, is that right?
How do you not know that?
How do you know that?
How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am?
Because that's a long time, 11 years, to remember stuff.
All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for cars and strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
This is Me TV.
Yeah. It's me.
Tell me something about yourself.
Who are you guys?
Who are you?
What is this?
America's #1 classic television destination.
It's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
And it makes me feel good all over.
That makes two of us. There you are.
A toast to the things for which there are no substitutes.
At Delta Grain, we know what matters. It takes millions of bushels of grain to feed the world, and it's the many decisions we all make that help Mississippi grow stronger. We're focused on details so we can provide an easy, transparent, and reliable service to you, our farmer partners. At Delta Grain, we're not working just for today. We're working, anticipating, and planning for the future. Learn more at deltagrain.com.
In Greenwood and across Mississippi, we know what it means to work hard, play hard, and stand together as a community. At Bank of Commerce, we're here for your next big step. We offer farm loans to grow your operation, business loans to launch your ideas, personal loans for life's milestones, and all the modern banking tools to make it simple. On the field, in the community, and building your family's future. At Bank of Commerce, we're always for you.
Doubles every 2 minutes. How long?
Hey, Dad. We're going for a run.
Okay. You gonna go together?
That's what we means.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone. Stay on the sidewalk. Watch for cars. Don't talk to strangers.
Another virus was blocked? What are you doing?
Are you listening to me? All right? Because when it comes to safety, nobody knows safety better than me. Be careful out there.
Are you doing an online quiz?
Yeah. This one's going to tell me my IQ, which I've always wanted to know, because it's a mystery.
I'm guessing it's very low because all these quizzes are for is to get your passwords for everything.
Oh, is that right?
How do you not know that?
How do you know that?
How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am?
Because it's a long time, 11 years, to remember stuff.
All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for Cars and Strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
All right, we're back. Hope you enjoyed the halftime entertainment. Luckily, we were able to get through the entire junior high football roster, which, as you saw, was about 70 in number, if I'm not mistaken. So, also the cheerleaders and dancers. Your dancers of varsity are Emma Kate Ainsworth, Grayson Austin, Ruby Barnes, Story Jacobson, Caroline Nicholson. Your juniors are Allie Brown, Hannah Grace Hodges, Elliott Panton, and your sophomore Spencer Jones. Varsity cheer, Ainsley Melton. Seniors, Ainsley Melton, Ann Rogers, Crowder, Britton Staples, Cameron Joyner, Kate Lovelady, Izzy Hodges, Jane Kimmel Buford, Kylie Nix, Macy Lamb, Mimi Easley, Sarah Michael Larry, Sully Dubar. Juniors, Anna Claire Swayze, Annie Powers, Ansley Hammonds, John Hartley Slater, Mary Austin Wilkie, Sanaya Martin, Sarah Douglas Thatch. Sophomores, Addison Dunn, Emma Abide, Hinsley Johnson, Langley Barnes, Lilia Rose Fleming, Maddie Davis, Maya Coleman, and Miriam Jane Rogers. So we are set to begin the second half. Mustangs fought hard the first quarter, kind of ran into a buzzsaw in the second quarter, Hank, and we find ourselves in a hole 28-7. But if I'm TJ Davis, I am not happy with the score, but I'm certainly proud of a lot of things, and I think you tell them, forget about the score, keep working hard. Try to keep this clock from running. Maybe that's a goal for you. And I'd certainly think that after that first drive, Hartfield knew they were maybe in for more than they bargained for. Yep. So
I don't think the coaches think about moral victories, but I do think they take away positives from teams that play well, that step up their game, match up, better with teams that are clearly bigger and faster and more of them, to be real honest with you. Harold Young just mentioned, he goes, number 0 is something. I said, yeah.
Something is putting it mildly. But as you know, Coach Davis is building his culture, building his program. This is an opportunity to do that, and the stepping stone in the right direction. And you see that out there tonight.
Yeah, and you know, folks, you probably saw it on the camera. We have over 70 7th through 9th grade football players.
Yep.
They see it too, and so just building a culture where it doesn't matter who you're playing, you get after it. That's important. They're seeing this tonight on this first home game, and I think this team is going to continue to grow. We've got the entire season in front of them right now. Right now they've got this half in front of them, and they want to try to win the half.
McClellan keeps it, going to lose a yard, tackled by 58 and 17. 17's Ford Ray, 58 is Rory Vaughn. So, like you mentioned, 0 was something Womack has been as advertised. When he's touched the ball, he's been electric. Quarterback has been impressive. Two receivers either side. Valente goes to the far side. Whistles blow. Do we run out of time? See what the call is here. Delay, I guess. He kind of. So Mustangs use too much clock there trying to get the play in. We'll back us up 5 yards. Be 2nd down and 16 now. Back at the 19-yard line. Two receivers to the near side. Benz Porter to McClellan's right in the shotgun formation. Low snap. Tate can't handle it. Going to go down and try to avoid getting killed.
Yeah, Mustangs still in the locker room so far on this first drive. Nothing going right on the first 2 plays.
Yep, we hadn't seen much of that this year. Snap's been overwhelmingly on target, but that one was a little low, and he just put his knee down, and Mustangs go in the wrong direction. 3rd down and 21. So a loss of 1, a penalty for 5, and a loss of 5, all in the wrong direction. 11:04 to go, 3rd quarter. McClellan back to pass. Mustangs protect pretty well. He tries to get out of the pocket, unable to do so. Number 10 is going to grab him by the ankles. Coleman Williams is going to get a sack there. So Mustangs back. Didn't start.
A little home cooking.
Blaylock, or Mr. Bill.
Bill's running the clock, correct?
Bill made him do the play clock.
Mr. Blaylock was shopping online.
Axel Maddox stands in the middle of his own end zone. High snap, handled. Low line drive kick. Womack is going to let that one.
That's Womack proof.
Yep. But it's not field position proof. They're going to take over in Mustang territory at the 41-yard line, leading 28-7. Slow start offensively for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was not the way you wanted to come out.
Jackson Dunn on the sidelines getting a retaping from Trey Hodges. So Mustang defense defending a short field here, 41-yard line. Goes Ethan Elliott, gives to McIntyre.
Get him on the ground.
That is going to be tackled there by Braden Goss, but not before he reaches the 34-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 8. Call it 7 now, 2nd down and 3.
Back to pass goes Elliott, looks deep, throws it in the direction of Womack, and he's being held and pushed, and he caught it anyway. I believe he caught it, and there's no signal. There it is. Now it is. Yep. That was a well-thrown ball. Not much Luke could do defending that.
Yeah,
defended him really well early on, but that was just too good a play.
Well, and again, Luke does the smart thing. He knows he's beat, and he tries to tackle him and get him on the ground because there's just going to be a 15-yard penalty in this league. And he can't get him on the ground, and the guy still makes the catch while he's being accosted there. So just, again, showing he's big-time athlete. Again, smart play, though, by Luke. Just wasn't able to get him, wasn't able to interfere enough.
That's right.
But well-thrown ball.
Oh, yeah. So now PAT attempt coming up to try to extend this lead to 35-7. Hayden McMahon is your place kicker for the Hawks. Snap is good. Kick is his best of the night. And it is good. 35-7. Hawks.
Flag on the play. Not sure what. That was right in the middle.
It's like maybe offsides. Referee's having a conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year, Clayton Galls has been selected to wear number 7.
PAT is good. Looks like they may have picked the flag up.
These words describe Cole's athletic legacy. Cole was a 2017 graduate of Hill Academy, where he was a star athlete in football, baseball, and soccer. Congratulations to Clayton Galls for being selected to wear this year's number 7.
And you just heard JP announcing Clayton Goss is wearing number 7, jersey, former jersey of former Pillar great Cole Whitfield. We lost too early.
Looks like we're going to have a penalty assessed on the kickoff. They're moving us the wrong direction. Yeah, these two numbers are special around here, the 7 and the 2, and a lot of worthy candidates in this senior class, but I think they picked two really good ones.
They do.
Ball's going to be at the 30, so McMahon is going to be able to kick this onto the practice field if he so chooses. Mustangs home, as we said, next week. Entertaining the Chiefs from Magnolia Heights.
I saw
that is 30 yards of penalties. I mean, they kick it from the 40. By my math, Hank, that's 30 yards. And they never even gave a signal to what the penalty was.
There was one flag thrown about 3.5 yard line. So I'm not sure, no clue.
So now if you're Hartfield, I think you try an onside kick.
I would assume they're going to onside it.
Because the net would be the 25. Explaining it to the coaches, but it's Coach Shan Wright, junior high coach.
Okay. I was asking who someone was for everybody's wondering why you just said his name. I couldn't tell.
They were all wearing the same uniform.
They're all wearing the same uniform. And
so now we'll see what Hartfield elects to do here with interesting situation. They do pooch it. It's going to go out of bounds, so we'll get that at the 35. So they're going to lose 5 yards on that.
That's funny.
I mean, you doing that, just kick it at one of us and see what happens. You're still Anyway.
He got a little more boot into it than he wanted to.
Maybe so. These guys are having I think the refs are still in the locker room.
This is like positive and negatives.
The
How can that be? Now they're putting it on. They're lined up as though it's going to be on. Well, we're on two different yard lines. Need a football lawyer here. Coach Christian Belk is.
He's not
disagreeing
happy with the explanation. I thought when you kicked it out of bounds, you get it at the 35, or if it goes out of bounds short of the 35. They got the ball placed at the 15.
Oh, yeah.
Are they saying we touched it? Maybe they're saying we touched it. I didn't see us touch it.
We did not touch the ball.
Just let's play football one way or the other. But I think they owe us 15 yards.
Well, first off, just thinking, I think that is about where it went out, was on the 15. But I don't remember it being.
I don't disagree with that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying that, but I don't know why it would be anything to do with where it went out of bounds on a kickoff, unless it has something to do with the penalty. Not sure.
They're giving us the ball at the 15-yard line, so
we'll have to get the. Why don't you run down there and ask Bill if he has any clue why they would do that? Actually, I guess we could text him. We have modern technology.
He's just a flight of stairs down.
He doesn't waste any time.
So now we're going to get the ball at the 15 for some reason, to be explained to us novices. Benz Porter in the backfield gets the carry. Got a hold on the left side, holds onto the ball, runs into number 7. Number 7 is Taryn Green with a little extra work on the sidelines. See where they mark Benz out of bounds. Going to be at the 21-yard line, gain of 6. That looked more like it.
Yeah, Bill says he doesn't know it, other than it may have had something to do with the fact they were kicking off from our 30. I don't know.
Second down, 5 to go.
That wouldn't make sense either.
Now they're going to move. I guess they're going to flag him. Personal foul, number 7 for Hartfield. So we'll take those 15 and move it up to the 36-yard line.
We're getting back where we were supposed to be, according to our
lie.
math on the kickoff.
Ball don't lie. It is not us, it's them. It's back. Mustangs snap it with a second to go. Benz Porter running it hard on the left side. Runs into number 7. Going to gain about 3, get to the 44-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and 2. Good hard running there by Benz Porter. Those bigger guys are not just they're having a hard time getting him down.
Yeah, well, they
haven't gotten him down.
They finally pushed him back about 4 yards, but he drug the pile about 3 to get it to 3rd and 2. Mustangs will be at their own 44-yard line. Key first down here is needed.
McClellan gives to Campbell off the left side. Stiff arms, going to fumble it out of bounds, but may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more. We'll call it 4th down. I would imagine Coach Davis is going to keep his offense on the field here.
Yeah.
You got a backup punter in the game. You're down 35-7. Your offense is moving it to this point. I like this call. 4th down and a long 2 or a short 2. Give is to Campbell, weaving his way, trying to find the outside, doesn't do so. Number 7 is Catchings again, Taryn Green again. And he's been an animal on this drive here, and the Mustangs will turn it over on downs.
Yeah.
Just can't get anything going on that stretch play right there.
By the time he takes the ball, we got 3 defenders in the backfield, our line on the heels, and he's 3 yards deep. You can see that one wasn't going to go anywhere. Hoping for a little more of a wrinkle there. Not that I know it was going to work, but.
So now with 8 minutes even on the clock, Hartfield looking for the knockout punch here, Hank. This would be the magic number if they were able to punch it in and convert to PAT. Referee's still trying to get the ball on the field. And it will be placed at just outside the 40-yard line. Another good spot to start for the Hawks.
Anybody's got any scores for us, let us know.
Inside screen to number 1. He's got some blockers. Gets around a couple of more Mustangs. Gets inside the 20. Going to be brought down about the 17-yard line. Look at that convoy he had out in front.
Yep. Jackson
Dunn hustling from behind the play. Brings him down to going to be spotted at the 16. 1st and 10. Womack one-on-one on the far side. Going to give to McIntyre. No, that's number, is that 4? King Gibbs. White Moses, 61, Hughes Mortimer. 2nd down and 1. 7:13 to go. Womack again out there. They're going to fake it to him, throw it inside to number 1 again. Number 1 fumbles the ball right into the Mustangs' end zone. And I'm certainly hoping we got it.
Sure looked like it popped to us. Yeah, we do. All right.
Carter Goss, I believe, is the recoverer. So, Logan Drummond was heading into the end zone and fumbles it, coughs it up at the worst possible time. If you're a Hawks fan,
best possible time.
But
what are you pulling for?
No,
John?
if you're a Hawks fan, if you let me finish my sentence,
I just had to say it.
So Mustangs should be a touchback.
Or if you're wanting a running clock.
No, we don't want that. We're at home.
No. I'm talking about anybody that may have been. And now we going to take
first turnover of the game by my count. Other than on downs.
Yep, I think that's right. So, that's big. That's big. It keeps the clock from running. It gets the morale up a bit. It was that inside screen again. It was worked well a couple of plays before, and it was working well there. It looked like it was going to be close to a touchdown if that ball wasn't popped out, and I couldn't tell exactly who knocked it out. But
Mustangs going to this big I formation. No dice there for Campbell, number 10. Coleman Williams there on the stop.
Just not anything in the middle right now.
Yeah, after that first drive, we keep talking about it. I think we let Hartfield know that we were here, and they have responded with their size and kind of have imposed their will up front. Staying in this I formation.
6-man front.
Pitch outside to Campbell. Got some blockers, gets it upfield. Going to drag some Hawks there across the 25. Good run there by Campbell.
I like the play call.
These two running backs, you got to be impressed with the way they've run this this game. Tough sledding. Good job up front by the Mustang front, still fighting, trying to find some running room or create some running room.
Good block out there by Lee Brock.
Water timeout. Take this opportunity. See if I can find my volleyball report. Volleyball lost to MRA, the defending state champs, 0-3 on Monday, or 0 sets to 3. Beat Simpson 3-2 at home Tuesday. Travel to West Memphis on Monday and play JA at home Tuesday. 7th grade starting at 4, JV at 5, and varsity at 6. Record is 6-7 for the varsity volleyball team.
Good of the volleyball team to get a little revenge against Simpson.
Yep, thanks to Shannon Melton for sending me that each week.
I was told there was a little fire going on in that Simpson game, maybe some elevated
some
spirits.
tension?
Yeah, tension.
3rd down and 5, under 6 to go, 3rd quarter. Mustangs trailing 35-7. Like Mustangs going to stay in this I formation. Straight I. Braden Goss, Lee Brock, and Benz Porter deep in the backfield here. 2 tight ends. Going to be Jackson Dunn, Aiden Valente. Kilellen's going to give to Benz Porter. He is stopped for maybe a yard. Not much more. Going to bring up 4th down. And there's going to be flags thrown there. I don't know what happened after this play.
I believe
that was going to be on us.
Yeah, well, I'm watching their coach, and he thought there should be a flag. Come on, guys. Let's play clean and get out of here. Play with class.
A little too fiery there, but we're going to be backed up 15 yards and be forced to punt. Axel Maddox handling the punting duties for McCraw. So Mustangs get the turnover, unable to move the ball, and we'll be punting from our own 5, but he is a little too close. He's got to back up a little bit. There
he's still close.
Stands on his goal line. Good job there by not putting his knee down. Another low line drive punt. Drummond's going to let that go. Aiden Valente is going to down it at the 47-yard line.
Very effective punt.
Yep. Doesn't matter how you do it. Kind of like our golf scorecard. They don't draw any pictures, do they?
They don't draw pictures.
Thank goodness. So now Hartfield with their 3rd possession of this half, and their worst field position is 3 yards into their own territory. Ethan Elliott been quarterbacking all night, done a good job leading this offense up and down the field. Give is to number 4, weaving his way through the Mustang defense. Going to be tackled there by Benz Porter. Number 4 is King Gibbs. Into Mustang territory right near the 1st down. Going to be just a yard short, 2nd down and 1.
Did you get any scores from anybody?
I did not. Elliott gives to King Gibbs again. Going to get the 1st down and run out of bounds there by Luke Kelly, Wyatt Moses, but 1st down yardage is achieved.
Perfect wall.
Yep. They're going to flag Hartfield, looks like. So that first down will be negated. You kind of see what the announcer was talking about last week, Hank, with these Hartfield, obviously they can afford to get away with some of these penalties, but when they're in a, closer game with an MRA, JA, or prep, two below, they're gonna need to clean their side up too.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Hawks, first down. Well, he's calling it first down. I guess he's calling it going to get the first down and then going to back him up. So they'll have a first down, but it's going to be 15 yards further back. Going to bring it back to just about where they started. Sounds like there's a loose speaker down there in the student section. First and 10. Mustangs showing blitz. Lee Brock coming in. Carter Goss giving chase to the quarterback, and don't hit him.
Good job. Good job there. Carter Goss gets in there quick and makes the quarterback short arm it out there to the man running the screen.
Yep, good call there, reading the pass. Good job. Good call by Coach Putnam there, bringing some pressure. Second down and 10.
Do it again.
Mm-hmm. Snap given to Elliott
Bootleg.
Keeps it, and he is coasting.
He fooled you and me and everybody
he sure
out
did.
on the field.
I thought he gave it to McIntyre, and he ran his second touchdown of the night.
Great fake.
Both of those were
you go back on
perfect
that one,
calls.
Mr. Mortimer.
And that will extend the lead to 41-7.
That elusive running clock that we were trying to avoid, and did well to do it for a while there. I mean, that was a really good fake.
Yep.
Everybody bid on it.
PAT coming. Low snap, handled, and booted through. 42-7, Hank. That's the 35 number, which, comes 4:27 to go in the third. And, you don't ever want to see that, but I think, again, if you're out here and you see this team that we're up against, it's
look.
Up and down the roster, 6'1", 200, 6'1", 212, and we don't put that on our roster, but we don't have that.
Yeah, look.
And in the receiver and running back situations, and it just all you can do is what you can do, control what you can control, and I think we've done a really good job of that tonight and this season. To be quite honest with you, we're controlling the controllables, not making a lot of mistakes. Hadn't turned the ball over tonight. So, again, no more victories. Coach Davis is not going to want to hear that, but a lot of good as we're going to be running the clock for the rest of this game. A lot of good to take from this and build on as you get into kind of what you're going to see the meat of your schedule. You're going to get Mag Heights, Bio, Starkville. You got Lee in there, Heritage,
you're into your
Bio.
You're actually been playing lower classifications that particularly Washington, good team, but you get into your peers, and we're not a favorite, but certainly you would like to see yourself and expect that you would be a little more competitive against a team like this. you go into the game again knowing that this is not you don't get paid $1 million like you see on the schedules of these SEC teams where they're playing a smaller school. But this is part of the admission of being in the MAIS. We have to play at least one, is my understanding. Is it at least one?
You got to play the one in your conference. So
we're playing two,
and,
which you do get increased power points
right.
for that. So it helps you in that regard.
And like I said, we've done that for the past few years.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that
we just hadn't done. Have not played Hartfield.
That's right. I think we did play them 2 years ago. Is that right? 3 years ago?
I don't know. It's been a while. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
We went down there 1 year, but then I was thinking we played them 1 year when I couldn't come, but I saw it on live stream, and you did a jam-up job.
McClellan keeps short gain there. Going to see some reserves here for the Hawks. Talk about number 3, L.J. Davis. Mustangs going to call a timeout, stop this clock with 1:42 to go. 1:40. Coach Gleason, softball coach Gleason, sent me her update. Had a big win last night against Marshall here on campus. We are 10-10-1, 2-3 in conference. Got 3 games left, 2 conference. Bio is hosting the, I guess that'd be North State, September 27th and 29th. So the 2 conference games we got left, I believe, are the teams that we have beaten. So you like to see your conference record get near 500 and go into the playoffs with an opportunity to get over that hump. I know Coach Gleason and these senior group of girls that she's had for quite a long time want to see them keep going as long as they possibly can. Junior high football, peewee football, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade played last night. I think there was 2 shutouts and maybe they gave up 1 touchdown, and I think the 7th grade game was 46-0, or B team game, I think is what we're calling it, and the A game was another shutout as well. I left a little early for that. It was well in hand. Hank,
that's good to hear.
Give a shout out to 7th grader Michael Hodges. Had 3 pick sixes. And a touchdown of his own.
Good run by Tate McClellan. Hit out of bounds too, but I think it was sort of a bang deal there. 3 pick sixes in a 7th grade football game.
Yep, and another long touchdown run. I'm not sure if it was a run or a catch, but either way, it was an offensive touchdown. So 4 touchdowns is pretty good. Pretty good night.
Ain't bad.
Ain't bad for him.
Yes, first down, Tate McClellan. Not bad for him either.
Interesting to see how we match up against their number 2s.
They look more our size.
Low snap. McClellan rolls to his right. Throws it out to Salter Melton. Good job catching it, getting upfield. Slung out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Good gain there by first down.
Nice to see the Mustangs move this ball down the field and do something against the backups of Hartfield. Last time we played Hartfield was 2022.
At Hartfield? Here.
I don't know.
Okay.
It was at Hartfield.
Okay. That's I remember being down there.
I don't guess it was.
We had to put Hartley out of the press box, drop a
No,
cord
I remember
down there.
that. I was just thinking that we had played them
since.
Oh, you know what? It was the year before that.
Ben's Porter to the near side, trying to find the edge, lowers his head, gets tackled there by number 13.
Good tackle by 13.
13 is Landry Norsworthy. That will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Mustangs trailing 42-7. We're going to meet some more Mustangs. This looks like some junior high cheer and dance. Young ladies on the track, so we'll recognize them.
Mignon Hodges is signaling to its track. Oh,
to the track.
To the track.
Starting with 7-3, Natalie Connor, Carter Wade, Lizzie Pat, Maggie Atkinson, Sybil Harris.
Oh, okay.
Your 8th grader,
Oh, you can't see him. I got you.
Junior high.
Okay. Junior high cheer and
junior high
dance.
cheer and dance.
That's right. Let's see what the Mustangs get our schedule out. I should have that prepared.
and your 9th graders, Aunt Gray Freeland, Ellen Miller, Jill Taylor,
Thursday night, junior high, one game. Madison St. Joe, just one junior high game. So we're going Magnolia Heights next week, then at Bio. Then we have October 3rd is homecoming against Starkville. Homecoming court and escorts announced today. So at the pep rally, Tate McClellan running to the far side, gets thrown back there by 21. 21 is Josh Holmes.
What are they yelling about? Definitely stick.
Second down and 13. Yeah, they're just
happy for them.
Yeah, they're cheering for the.
Yeah, Mustangs need to get something going here. Gets this second team, or perhaps I got to say second team.
We're going to Lee Academy. Didn't we go to Lee Academy last year? Maybe we didn't.
Oh, let's look in the old
Maybe we
trusty
went 2
book
years
that
ago.
has
Twin wide receivers. McClellan with Campbell in the backfield, gives to Campbell, gets away from one tackler, can't get away from the rest. That may be a hold. A gang of Hawks bring him down. Two home games tomorrow in Mississippi, Hank. Face mask is against the Hawks.
I thought I saw a face mask.
Rebels playing a night game against Arkansas. Always crazy when those two get together. You nervous?
No, I'm not. I'm not playing tomorrow.
You're not playing tomorrow?
No, I'm out.
Well, they should be. Arkansas should be nervous.
No, I don't know what the Rebels have, but Mississippi State, big win last week. Looking to follow it up against Alcorn State.
Alcorn State, yep. Second down and 7.
Does Alcorn State?
I don't think they're 0-2.
No. I'm saying, is that a normal, or is that the first time, or is that?
It's not as normal as I can remember. McClellan rolls out, throws it underneath to intended for 14. Yates Poe goes incomplete. Good defense there by number 21, 23. Good Logan Hall. 9:24 to go.
It's one there where I think Tate probably just needs to give him a good hard pump fake like he's going to throw it and cut it back inside and get a few yards. Didn't really look like he was open, but again, maybe he was, but I think he had a little running room there.
10 seconds on this play clock. I'm going to call another timeout.
Zach Campbell's wanting that timeout so he get more chances to run the ball.
That's right. That'd be our one timeout left. That's our second timeout. Had our, we didn't, I'm sure we got it on the camera, but our new, we call it a run-through, helmet inflatable run-through, a new addition to Bill Davis Field, thanks to Mirko. Isn't that right? Yep. Sponsored by them anyway, so it was used last night and tonight. So thanks to all our Booster Club sponsors. Mr. Banu's been running the ads, and our scoreboard sponsors in stadium. If you want to be a part of that, reach out to Mr. Calhoun or Mr. Nemi, Angela Fancher at the school. Banu, anybody else? That'll get it. We'll get you money somehow. Speaking of Mr. Nemi, he's going to join me up in the booth next week. He is board on Friday nights now after Webster's is closed, so he's going to be up here.
Is that my replacement?
That is your replacement.
I ain't worried about him.
Nope. Aiden Valente was
I think Aiden Valente
ready
was
to
about
go
get
catch
a
that pass.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about Matt because he won't say that much.
No, Matt usually works hard behind the scenes. Been with the Booster Club for quite some time, passing the torch to Taylor Calhoun, who I believe is going to be on the PA next week. So,
Wow.
hard decision whether to come out here and hear Taylor or stay at home and hear Matt, but you can bring your earbuds, listen to both.
I should be nervous. Matt's pretty good at everything he does, and you should be nervous too because if he wants to run the live stream, he will.
He has that power.
He'll be good at it.
Tate running to the far side, tackled there by 26. Jacob Jones. Fourth down, 7 coming up. Mustangs going to punt. Axel made his only PAT attempt and has punted pretty well yardage-wise.
Had to handle a low snap on that last one. Perfect snap here. Good.
Another punt there.
Hard punt to handle. Takes a nice away from
Number 7.
Krieg.
Yep.
Tyron Green.
Tyron Green. So we'll see what the Hawks do on offense if they go to their next string. One of those guys is pretty big, number 79. 6'3", 342, Hank. He's a large young man.
Weighs more than I do.
Just a bit.
He's wide. He's very wide. What year is he?
Senior.
Okay.
Sky Dilworth. What number is the quarterback there? Is that 11? Preston Doolittle.
You thought he ran the ball earlier, we thought.
I think that was 0 when his numbers were. Yep.
It's hard to tell the difference between a 0 and 11.
Yeah, sometimes.
There's not much difference, really, when you think about it.
Just a couple of little lines up there, but I digress. Penalty on the Hartfield Hawks.
You digress. I have that effect on people. 6 minutes and 17, 16, 15 to go in the running clock. 1st and 15 for the Hawks.
Good job there by the Mustang defense.
Wrapping
Walker
up.
Goldberg tackles the ball carrier there.
Like
Papa had a successful fish fry last night. 400-something plates.
Wow.
Was that right? Yeah, right. A lot of plates. Sold over 300, maybe served. Yeah, pre-sold over 300. So, thanks to Larry's Fish House.
I like it when that fish is hot. It's had about, a minute maybe or so.
Oh yeah.
You put lemon on your fried catfish?
Not intentionally. Put it in the breading. How about that? Not on the.
Well,
yeah.
That's fine too. But it's a little classy if you put.
Oh, okay.
Lemon on there.
Student section was good tonight. I have to give it to them. They've been strong. Cheerleaders are down there in front of them. Come out next week. Support. Magnolia Heights coming in.
Always a chipper one.
Yep.
Chipper match.
Always happier to have them here than up there.
Yeah.
Preston Doolittle fumbles the falls on the ground. Nobody sees it.
They see it now.
Watch how long this ball is on the ground.
Looks like Hughes Mortimer was getting after that ball.
He was coming after it.
It looks like came up with it was Walker Goldberg.
Yeah, that ball, nobody saw it. Goldberg comes up with a fumble, and that's the second turnover. So if you're looking for a bright spot, we're winning the turnover margin, 2-0.
Turnover battle. Statistical outlier to get beat 42-7 when you win the turnover battle.
Well,
both of them on this end of the field too.
That's right.
Mustangs need to punch this in from the 10. It looks like our 11-yard line, so there is a possibility of getting a first down. Actually, now I'm going to back it up and say it's maybe closer to the 12.
Mustangs are in that power I formation. Sweep it to the left to Benz Porter. Number 11 pursues well there. Is that going to be Doolittle again? See, you're going to gain about 3.
Doolittle does a lot.
Doolittle do a lot. Maybe that wasn't him.
Man, you just
I don't know.
Seeing a lot of 11s out there.
Seeing ghosts.
You can see better than I can. I can't see anything.
Well, they won't stand still. Give is to Benz off the right side, fighting near the goal line, going to be close to a first down. He's in for the touchdown. Mustangs are going to tack on a 6-pointer here and move it to 42-14 pending the PAT. Good job there by Benz Porter. Going to be need an ice bath. Most of these running backs are. They've been not much has come easy for them.
No.
Last update we have from Jeff was that William was progressing ahead of schedule, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll see number 54 out there.
Ooh.
Did they block that? No. Just came right up
straight
under.
Up in the air. And, the first
like
one.
Your flop shot.
Yeah, the first one had a little bit of that on it, but it had some towards on it. But that one he just got under a little bit too much. And hey, look, we're proud. We're proud of our backup kicker.
That's right.
Who was that?
Yates Poe,
Yates.
1 for 2.
Yeah,
not bad for called into duty.
No, absolutely. But on that one, he got really under that one, and I think my guess is, it's like, hey, you just got to get it up, and he got under the first one, and he had a lot of pressure on him there, and I think that probably caused him to try to lift it up over him.
Mustangs are going to fall to 1 and 3. Hawks are going to improve to 1 and 2, so get their first win of the season.
And you said they play Tupelo High School?
They play Jackson Prep, and then Tupelo High School.
Wow.
So
that'll be interesting to see that matchup. Jackson Prep thought to be rebuilding a little bit this year. They're always going to be good, though. Graduated 30-some-odd seniors last year.
Wow.
MRA went out of state at a conference first week of the year and lost, but I think have won since.
Beat Hartfield
last week. Right now, everybody's talking about JA having a good football team. They're playing Greenville St. Joe tonight. I would imagine they would win that one pretty handily. And
JA put it on Leak pretty good last week. Leak still has quarterback Wilcox. So
there's one more. Oh, I think Park Lane is really good this year. We saw them play at the scrimmage.
Yeah, Park Lane beat Prep.
So Hartfield have plenty of work cut out for them, and tack on Tupelo High School on top of that.
Yep. So this one, we may not run a play here. It's going to be 10 seconds to go. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Mr. Benuzowitz, Brewer. Good work. Kent, thanks for spotting. Maybe we'll have our drone operator back next week. He's a busy man.
He's very busy.
He's a busy
man. Talents are needed elsewhere tonight.
Keeping the Delta in line and moving in the right direction. So we'll be back next week. Magnolia Heights comes to town. For Hank Reichley, Jonathan Mills signing off. As always, great day to be a Mustang. See y'all next week.